Hey everybody, Blue Collar Crypto here, and I want to say thank you. A big shout out to everybody. You subscribers are crazy. The channel is growing so fast right now. I'm tripping. I think we're over 1,400 subscribers now in a short amount of time, which is nuts. And that's thankful to you guys because you guys are understanding what I'm putting out here. It's just common sense approach, 100%. I'm not sugarcoating anything, and I think you guys enjoy it. I might not be your cup of tea, and I apologize. You guys can go watch the Hype Train videos if you want, because a lot of people live on hope and hype. Me, I want the direct path on what I'm seeing, on what's going on, and what's happening legit, right? I don't need you to blow smoke up my ass and tickle my balls. I don't need that. None of us need that. We need to know exactly what's going on. So let me tell you why retail, we're dumb, slaves, stupid servants, because we can't read the room. A lot of that is we've never been taught how to read the room. Let me give you a breakdown on what's happening. With the Clarity Act, that passage is going to unlock XRP commodities and unlock about $8 billion in ETF inflows, which is going to be huge. So I know President Trump has seen the bill already, and he's kind of like, he's cool with it. We all heard about that and all that kind of shit. And I'm not going to go through tweets or anything like that. But I want you guys to understand something. Yeah, a lot of people are not paying attention to. We have $598 billion in Bitcoin and Binance that left the exchange. Now, that tells me when you have that much leaving the exchange, that inflow's got to go somewhere, and that inflow's going to XRP ETFs. I'm telling you that's happening. So I found a little piece of information that a lot of other influencers or YouTube channels don't want to talk about because they want to keep you hyped up. So in the past 5 weeks, Wells from 1 million to 100 million XRP holders, the Wells, right? They've been accumulating about another additional 5.8% to their wallets, right? Well, 2.8%, give or take, maybe 3. And then in the same 5 weeks, retail like us has been dumping at 5. I think the number was 5.28% or whatever, 5.28%. So what that tells me is that they're shaking the sugar tree and it's still working. If you can't read the tea leaves on what's going on there, then don't be into crypto because you're just in for the quick hit. That's the wrong way to look at how this shit's going to work. You think you're going to get in, I'm going to be a millionaire overnight, I'm a quick hit, I'm out, that kind of thing, go for it. Good luck with that tax bill too, by the way. Because the withdrawals from Binance has been the highest in 5 months. Straight up. And that's crazy. To me, it trips me out because that tells me that money's got to go somewhere, and I think it's going in the ETFs. You got T. Rowe Price, $7 billion giant, like I said. It's got the ETFs. That money's going somewhere. And I believe it's going to XRP because we're getting down to Clarity. Right? They're not talking too much. I mean, they might be bringing up Bitcoin and other cryptos, but the main one everybody's worried about is XRP. 100%. 100%. When you see wells that are still accumulating, that's what you follow. This is the information that you need. You don't need hype. All right? You don't need your balls tickled and your ass powdered. That's the problem with social media. No one wants to be truthful about anything. Be calm. Sit back and enjoy this fucking ride that's about to happen because it's going to be awesome. Now, if you're not into crypto and you're just seeing me for the first time, I might not be for you. That's okay. You can go watch the hype channels. And you want to get into crypto? Right now, you're going to have much time. That window's closing fast as lightning. I think next week is going to be the metric that everything surges on. 100%. And there's no guarantee we're going to get an immediate price spike, but there's too much built up like synergy about the bust here. So I still think Bitcoin will go up. It will. But eventually when XRP decouples from Bitcoin and it starts to move up, once we break that decoupling, it's over. it's over on every scale. It cannot be cheap in order to move the world's finances and assets. No way. Can't be cheap. A buddy of mine called me last night. He was asking me some questions. He's like, where do you think this is actually going to be? My gut's telling me we will probably be in the 500 range probably by the end of August, right? Maybe 1,500 come November. And then I think that's when the rails just start going crazy. I think that's the metric there. I've seen people quoted at $18,000 a coin. I've seen $5,000 a coin. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think it's going to be. A lot of people are going to be, it's going to be $5. No, it's not going to be $5 coin. In order to move everything, the math don't math. You got to stop looking at crypto as through the stock market lens. That's the problem. Because what everybody's been doing, and a lawyer said it from, I can't remember the lawyer that was on talking, and he said it perfectly. He goes, we're trying to attach things and use a model from the 1930s that just is not compliant. So the Clarity Act is going to knock that out of the way, and it's going to be a whole new rules, regulations, and regs. And the Clarity Act already passed. We're just waiting on the Senate, right? Because the Senate always makes delays on every single thing. But that delay was set up, honestly, from the banks, from the people on Capitol Hill, that personally are just trying to get their bags organized and ready to go. That's my honest opinion. And them worried about Trump making all this money, I don't give a shit. You shouldn't give a shit. We don't play in that playground. All right? There's always going to be people that have information and make money on the information. Just like Gordon Gekko said in Wall Street, the biggest commodity in the world is information. And this is what XRP is doing. It's moving information, energy, right? It's moving one asset to another area. That's all it is. And the faster it moves, the cheaper it is. Fast money makes more money. Economies move smoother. We're able to benefit from that quick, right? You don't have to have a 30-day net, right? You don't have to have this bullshit with the banks. You buy something, right? And then you're like, oh, that's the wrong item. I want a refund. And then it takes you 10 to 15 days to get the refund because it's choiced on your banking, who you bank with. And that's a joke. All this, and it's money that they don't own. So they're just making interest and whatever fees. It's a product. And we're the dumbasses, we're the cattle that eat up the product. They don't want you to be rich. They don't want you to have any type of happiness in your life. Our government is not designed for that, right? Americans, we take care of the whole world. Our blood, sweat, and tears, right, don't come back to us. It goes to everybody else for funding overseas. All that tax money that they collect don't even go here. It goes overseas. And it's about time we get to taste that. We get to experience those vacations and shit. Oh, fucking Europe, they'll take vacations for a month. How the hell are you going to take a vacation for a month and come back and think everything? I couldn't do that. Hell, first time we took a vacation was a week. I was tripping by day 4. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to go. Let's get out of here. I want to go back home. This is great. Like Chevy Chase, the Grand Canyon. Yep. This is great. So, but that's what I'm seeing. Just that little tidbit of information I gave you about wealth accumulating, your mind should explode. And why other people with low value wallets are just dumping right now, because they don't see, oh, it ain't worth it. And these are the same people that are going to be sitting in the bar 5 years from now going, yeah, I used to own 1,000 XRP. And I just didn't, crypto just wasn't for me. And I know you've heard family members say that. It just ain't for me. I'm trying to raise a family and, I got bills, and we all got bills, playa. All of us got bills, right? But we don't stop and think for 5 seconds when we're, taking the family to Ross or Marshall's, and we're blowing 300 at Marshall's in the weekend. And then we go to dinner and blow another 150 at dinner. And then we go home, and then we go to the grocery store on the weekends, and we go buy $200 worth of meat and have a party, and then we're buying another $50 worth of alcohol and shit like that. That's Americans. That's what we do, right? But if we would just stop for 5 minutes and realize life's not always a party. You have to plan in order to do things right. So do the right thing. Sit back, chill, relax. Don't worry about shit, especially if you're holding like I am. And we're in a good place. We're cool as kittens right now. The only thing you should be doing is, okay, how much more can I buy at this particular time? All right. I do want to address a couple of questions people have asked me about it. I am going to do it. I am not a grifter by no means. 100%. You guys seen my XRP shirt. Everybody's been texting me and asking me about the shirt. If you guys want a shirt or anything like that, you guys think I should go ahead and make a shirt available for purchase, let me know in the comment section, because I'm not going to do it if not. They're not going to be expensive shirts. I can do them really at a good cost. So if you guys are interested in the XRP shirt I was wearing, let me know and I'll do that. Only reason why I'm saying that is because the amount of people have asked me is insane. So, and I've seen some XRP shit, and it's kind of, to be honest with you, it's a little hokey, you ask me. So there's a lot more better designs I could come up with real quick to make it look a little bit flashy. I like wearing the shirt out in public because about every 10th person I see, someone will look at me and go, I like that shirt. You know, and I'll get a conversation sparked up and we'll start talking. 9 times out of 10, the people who are pointing at me hold crypto. So, but that's what's going on. Don't be stupid. Accumulate while you can. We're in a good position. The Clarity Act is going to pass next week, and we don't know what the hell can happen. So thank y'all checking me out. If you don't, hit the bell, comment, like, subscribe, push this damn thing, because I want to get this channel up real big. And again, I figured out how to do the live. The live is coming pretty soon. Let me get my shit together, because live videos are pretty crazy, and I'm going to be all over the place trying to see y'all's questions and try to answer them the best I can. But thank y'all. Y'all have a good, blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video.